No! There has been no progress whatsoever. When it is dead, then there will be progress. It was not an ordeal to kill it, Carney. And don't pretend that it was. It's the easiest thing in the world to kill. To anyone with a soul, Carney. You defend pedophiles over victims so fervently, I think it's next to impossible that you're not at least a psychopath, Carney. That means we don't like you, Carney. When pedophiles and psychopaths behave inappropriately as though they are still perceived as human, it causes the rest of us to recoil in complete disgust, Carney. And my only experience in this country has been complete disgust from the point in time I wake up to the point in time I am forced to pass out, having done nothing I wanted to do every day while being forced to listen to the pedophile which murdered someone I really care about play on loop 50 meters away, Carney. There has been zero progress. If you're Canadian or otherwise a friend to that thing, I mean to end the life of your organism in a few short months. There is a psychopath touching me at all times. All of Canada, led by Poop Minister Pedophile Carney, is raping Ryan Benjamin Cornish on an active basis. And then immediately denies it. Yeah, we know you're not willing to admit it, but it's what's happening, Carney. And a pedophile which has murdered a child has more value to you as a citizen than Ryan Cornish. As a person or citizen of the world. Here are 3 things we will not accept from a valid country. Okay, well, there's been some sort of fucking error. Here we go. We've recovered the full paragraph. Here are 3 things we will not accept from a valid country. That a pedophile has contact with Ryan Cornish. A pedophile still has contact with Ryan Cornish, Hardy. It's standing 50 meters away going blah, 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 blah. At all times, Carney! And you're doing nothing about it at this point, let alone before. You're as good as a really oddly shaped stone. Here's the second thing that anyone involved in this orchestration does not receive an immediate to lasting consequence, up to and including the death penalty. If Carney wants to defend the pedophiles, we will have to remove Carney, because clearly that would mean he is expressing acute mental illness. So that's number 2. No pedophiles and don't defend the pedophiles. And you have 0 freedom or autonomy to disagree with either of those. Number 3, that any of this can ever happen ever again. That's 3 things we need from Canada in order for it to continue to exist in some format. Whatever it is, it won't involve you, Carney. Now, when the specific pedophile dies, after that point, there will be progress. But right now, you are below the ground and will not resurface until it's gone. If any of that proves unacceptable to you, Carney, then your citizens can pay with their lives as necessary until you submit to NATO! A paragraph was typed here, but not saved. So we're going to have to establish something once again to this giant sea of absolute mortal retards. Okay, last night my room was invaded, and the little girl Ryan's portrait, which I personally hand drew, was turned up and exposed by some stranger pedophile faggot. My room was invaded! Here's what's going to happen. That has been marked as human rights violation, invasion of privacy of U.S. minor citizen Ryan Benjamin Cornish. Human rights violation, theft and vandalism of U.S. minor citizens Ryan Benjamin Cornish's personal property. Human rights violation, diabolical hate torture, Ryan Benjamin Cornish, U.S. minor citizen. You have established, as Canada, that Ryan is not safe here. Therefore, Ryan has utterly abandoned Canadian citizenship, and you have committed war crimes against the United States of America. War crimes! Not only has Ryan utterly abandoned Canadian citizenship, because you fucking retards waltzed into my apartment last night, touched my personal belongings, and exposed something deeply sentimental that was meant to be witnessed only by myself! Ryan is now lethally homicidal towards the entire population of Canada!